Hey everybody, welcome to the show. You know where you are, the 9 at 9 with me, Tigo. And you know I love bringing in experts. And I also love bringing in experts that can teach me something that I didn't know before, like natural health. Natural health, not just health in general, but what exactly is natural health and how do we get better at it and get to it for ourselves? I know I want to know. Don't you want to know? Good. So sit right there. We'll be right back.
Emmett, do you want to play with me? Yeah, I can't play right now. I'm doing show notes.
Hey everybody, welcome back. That's right, we're talking with Kate Maguire today, and we're going to talk about natural health and what does that mean for us, and what does that mean for maybe the generations that's following behind us? Because if we don't get ourselves right, how do we help our kids and our kids' kids? Hey Kate, are you out there?
I am here, Tigo. How are you?
I am fantastic. Okay, I got to ask you, what's the difference between a healthy lifestyle and a naturally healthy lifestyle?
That's a great question. That's an interesting question. Well, I would say a natural lifestyle is approaching the body from a holistic view. You're not approaching it with modern day medicines and modern day pharmaceuticals, which thank God for them. Thank God we have them. But we're going to approach the body from a mind, a mindset, a holistic view. We're going to be considering everything that's going on with the body, and we're going to be treating it with everything that nature has provided.
So you speak about, natural supplements, and we'll get there. But before we get to that, how did you get there? What made you decide this is the path and the journey I want to take?
Well, 20 years ago, I had my own health challenges. I was seeing my own doctor, fantastic doctor, but I just felt that the options presented to me with pharmaceuticals was not the first road I wanted to take. I went to see a fantastic naturopathic doctor who put me on a whole new trajectory. The experience was so profound and so positive that I felt so strongly about it that I had to share this information with the world, and I had to get in the industry. And that's why I ended up in natural health. It was so beneficial for my health that I needed to let the world know.
So I know your company specializes in natural health supplements, but what's the difference between a natural health supplements and like going to these big box stores and just picking a multivitamin off the shelf?
Well, the first thing, even though I am in natural supplements, I live this as well. It's not about taking supplements for health. It is about loving yourself first. You have one body in this life, and it's truly the only thing you will ever own. So you need to treat it like you love it. And what you put in it reflects how you feel about your body. So when we say things that are natural, from a practical point of view, you should always shop from the perimeter of the grocery store. What you eat, what you take in your body, it matters. If it comes out of a box, it's probably not great. So, it's okay to have that fast food once in a blue moon and have some fun. But I'm telling you, you will feel so much better as in your whole body and your mind if you stick to whole foods. And it sounds like such a simple thing to say, but a whole food is a banana, it is a green pepper, it is a chicken breast. Those are the things you need to eat. So you start that way, you walk, you move, you consume water, and you eat properly. That is a healthy lifestyle. That is a healthy way of living. However, sometimes there are deficiencies and supplements can be helpful.
You struck on something, and I'm going to take a little left in our conversation because I had this conversation not too long ago with one of my kids. It's amazing. People don't realize how the grocery store is set up. They put all the junk at eye level. They put it in the most easiest spaces for you to get to it. And like you said, from the perimeter, it's like if you came in there for milk or juice or whatever, you've got to pass the cereal aisle. You got to pass the chip aisle and the soda aisle. And a lot of people don't realize that's planned. It's not by accident, correct?
That's right. I mean, there's great ways for companies to make money this way, and these foods are actually very addictive. The sugars and all the additives, it's something that you start to crave. People talk about these cravings they have. So you literally need to be hard on yourself and commit to 3 days of eating clean and flush this out of your body. And those cravings, I promise you, they will go. So commit to just color on your plate. That's what you want. It's not white pasta, white rice. It's not color from a candy bar or colorful chips. You want colorful foods on your plate.
With the trend going now where a lot of people since COVID, and we're 2.5 years into this COVID thing, since COVID, a lot of people are getting into this growing at home. They're growing tomatoes, they're growing their vegetables, they're truly getting into that. Is it true a true value or a true healthy statement to buy vegetables at the grocery store is not the same as growing it yourself?
Well, apart from the fact that you're growing it and your soil may not be as overused as, say, modern farming, you're also getting the mind benefit of growing your own food. That actually is such a healthy act. We're using our hands. We're right in there. This is natural. This is natural for us. So this is, from a mind perspective, even a healthy choice. So I would say yes, I think it's great. We should, if that's something you want to do as your hobby, I think it's a fantastic hobby and it should completely be embraced.
Yeah, my mother had a green thumb. My thumb is not green.
No, I kill flowers. I kill plants. No.
My closest thing is going to a farmer market or something. I can't grow anything, especially in the desert. I have friends that have lemon trees in their backyard. Wow. In the desert in Las Vegas. It's like, wow, this should be what you do for a living. But
it's a great thing to teach your children. If you have a little bit in your backyard that you're growing some carrots, some potatoes, some green beans. I mean, we've done all this. Zucchinis grow amazing. We've grown melon. I mean, plant it, have your children involved. It's something you can do as a family. I mean, that is health. That is natural health as well. It's not just about the food. It's about how you're living your life, being with your family, and participating in actions that are very natural for us as human beings.
I'm teasing everybody because I started this conversation talking about natural health. And then I asked you about natural supplements. And I know I'm going to get hate mail because they're out there going, Tiga, what product does she sell? What is she doing? So will you kind of save me and explain what it is?
Right. Sure. Listen, I do have a passion for natural health products, but one in particular that I do is, believe it or not, garlic. I don't know if you've heard about the benefits of garlic, and garlic has an incredible history. Before the use of antibiotics, garlic was often used as a natural antibiotic. It was used all the way back in the Egyptian times. The Roman army was fed it. The Greek athletes consumed it to improve their strength and their endurance. It was used in the Black Plague, and then it was used in World War I and World War II to actually treat open wounds, to prevent infection. So the history of garlic is incredible, and I've always been fascinated by this. And we've been able to put together a product, modern day garlic, without the smell, and make it easy for you to get the really critical ingredient called stabilized allicin. So stabilized allicin is in our product called Benacin. Bene being good and sin. So Benacin, it's CIN. And this is a stabilized allicin product, also with aged garlic. It's a multifaceted product, but it's all supporting your immune health.
I was going to ask you about the smell. Because there's a garlic restaurant here that's very popular in Las Vegas, and they give you kind of like when you go get Indian food, you get your degree of garlic you want in your food. But you can smell that restaurant 2 blocks away before you even get close to it. So I was going to ask about that. So you don't get the smell from your supplements?
No, it's really funny because people often say, oh, I eat lots of garlic, right? But to get the medicinal amount of garlic that you need to fight infection and to keep yourself well, you actually would have to consume lots and lots of garlic. In fact, 40 cloves is what you can get in our Benacin. But you would have to Yeah, that's a lot. You would have to consume a lot of garlic. I don't think you'd have many friends. You'd be very, very smelly, and it burns, right? When you crush up garlic, it's a very strong taste. In fact, there's people that told me that their grandmothers used to have you crush up garlic and take it with a swig of milk to clear up a sore throat. So
Grandmother, my mother made me do that.
yeah, there you go. See? We've made it much easier for you. It's one capsule a day for prevention. And there's been a study on the common cold using stabilized allicin, very, very effective at preventing infection and preventing reinfection, and also reducing the severity of symptoms if you get a cold. So you're not going to be as sick as longer. You're not going to be out of work as long. You're going to feel better quicker.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know I've seen garlic supplements in our health food store not far from here. I've seen them. So how does your product compare to the ones you'd find in like a health food store here in, in Las Vegas or across the world?
Yes, ours is completely different. This is a novel way of introducing garlic. There's lots of garlics on the market. Ours is very, very different, and it's the only one in the world that is like this. First of all, you can find it on Amazon. But second of all, the reason it's different is because it has stabilized allicin, and it has the highest amount of stabilized allicin on the market. It also comes with polyphenols and SAC, which also act as antioxidants and help increase the absorption of stabilized allicin. And in conjunction with that is the aged garlic, which there is so much research to show, that aged garlic can help with cardiovascular health. So we've got a whole combination here of immune health and cardiovascular health. And there's absolutely no other garlic product on the market that has this. And the other ones in the stores, they are not stabilized allicin. They're relying on your body to do a conversion in your body. And I'm going to get too technical here, but there's an acid in your stomach that activates the enzyme to do that. So you get it all in venison. There's no work, and it's the strongest, most powerful garlic supplement on the planet.
So where again do they find it, and what's the name again?
The name is Venison Defense, BENECIN, Venison Defense, and it's on Amazon.com.
And it's on Amazon. And if somebody wants to reach out to you, maybe they want you to come and be on their show, or they want you to, just do some education, because I've learned just a lot in just these few minutes. How do they get in touch with you?
Oh, sure. My mission is to help people live healthier lives. I'm obsessed with it. Ever since it changed my life 20 years ago, if I can help people in any way, this is what I want to do. They can find me on Instagram at Kate Maguire Official. And also I'm launching my podcast. So that's going to be on Spotify, and it's the Kate Maguire Podcast.
Ooh, I can't wait to see the Kate Maguire podcast. That's going to be interesting. Maybe she'll let me be a guest. I'm just saying.
I would be honored.
It would be awesome. Thrilled. Okay. Before I let you get out of here, let's tell them one more time, what's the name of the product and where can they find it?
Thank you, Teresa. It is Venison Defense, BENECIN, Venison Defense, found on Amazon.com. It is amazing for your immune health. Protect yourself. We're all out there in the world. And this is a great way to just, it's like having a shield and all these foreign invaders trying to attack you and trying to take you down. And you go out with a shield and you're ready to take them on, and nothing's going to stop you now.
You are the best. I thank you so much for being on the show, and I hope you'll come back again often. And I got to say something. You're one of our sponsors for the Now Honors. I want to thank you so much for that. And you guys, hey, if you want to see her, come to the Now Honors, October 14th, 15th. She's going to be hanging out. And a little birdie told me she may be bringing like a little sample or something. So you don't want to miss it. I know I'm going to be checking it out. I thank you so much, Kate, for hanging out with me today.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you'll come back next time, and stop looking at me like that. You know what to do. If you didn't have a pen and you didn't get a chance to write down the information, go to TigoDirect.com, type in Kate, type in garlic, type in supplement. She's coming up. Send her a message directly from Tigo Direct. It doesn't cost you anything, as you know. It doesn't cost her anything either. We just want to make sure that we can connect everybody and everybody can get to the great experts that we're bringing on the show. All right. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As you know, I went over because Alan's not here. I hope you'll come back next time. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time.